Hi, welcome to Crizzy Film. I'm Crizzy, and today I want to talk about the movie Slaughterhouse. Slaughterhouse is a horror slasher movie from 1987, and this is a VHS cover all-timer. I remember seeing this one at the video store when I was younger, and it's iconic. This cover's burned into my brain. Over the years, I keep seeing it pop up online and people talking about it. It's got a real cult following. And so I finally took the time to see it. And so I wanted to talk about it. So story's pretty fine in this one. We're in some, I'm assuming, Texas town, in the 80s, and this focuses around a slaughterhouse, like the title suggests. There's a new and improved slaughterhouse in the area that has taken all of the business away from any of the other older slaughterhouses, and there's one remaining, and it's run by a guy. I don't remember his first name, but the last name is Bacon, of course. This Bacon man is refusing to sell the land. The authorities and the new slaughterhouse owners are trying to buy up this old slaughterhouse from Mr. Bacon and take his land, and he's refusing. And instead, his solution is to actually sick his younger son to go and hack everybody up into little pieces. And along the way, there's some teenagers that are all just poking their noses where they don't belong, of course. And that's pretty much the premise. The Bacon boys end up killing a lot of people in the town who are trying to take their slaughterhouse away from them. As far as the characters go, I'd say that overall, they're pretty weak. You've got Papa Bacon and Baby Bacon. They're really the two standouts. The big standout, the star of the show, being Baby Bacon. He acts like a pig. He talks like a pig. All he does is he just speaks in grunts and like he does that a lot. He's really gross, like sweaty and dirty all the time. Obviously swinging this giant cleaver around and hacking people up. He does the majority of the killing in this. He's great. He's a lot of fun to watch. Daddy, Papa Bacon, a little weird, pretty bad acting, and not the kind of like campy 80s bad acting where it's like almost charming and you like it. It's just kind of bad. But he's still a standout. He has such a look to him. Really ramping up being such a vile, mean old guy. Sinister man. And outside of those two, I'd say probably our main girl, what's her name? Liz Borden. They got really creative with the names in this. It's pretty fun. She was a standout. I liked her. I thought her acting was really good, and she really had a lot of charisma. Everybody else is completely forgettable. And just in terms of the movie, I didn't think it was very good. I think my expectations were higher because this has such a following and people seem to really like it, but I'm beginning to think that maybe that's just nostalgia. Baby Bacon, with all of his absurdity and everything, he just kind of never really pays off. The movie moves at such a slow pace. There is so many times where I was starting to doze off during it. It was getting difficult to keep my eyes open, which is never a good sign. There's a lot of just dead air and just long drawn out scenes of people just walking and not doing much. And on top of that, with the absurdity of the premise and how like fun you think it could be, it's not. The kills are not, I don't even know that you could really call them kills, in a traditional sense, because they're not seen. Most of them happen off screen. The most that we really get is like blood running down someone's leg or something like that. It just doesn't do anything very fun or exciting. Even in moments where you think that it probably could get interesting, it just turns into something really stupid. There's a part where the Bacon boys have one of the local guys kind of cornered or trapped in a room in the slaughterhouse, and Baby Bacon swinging the cleaver over his head, and it's so weird and dumb and just like makes no sense. It's almost kind of funny, but then you're almost like, this movie's not good enough to be doing something this stupid. I don't know. For how bad I think the movie is, that's not to say that there's not some fun parts, because there are. One of the parts I really loved, Baby Bacon kills a cop and then steals his squad car. He puts on his hat and he just goes on a joyride in it, and it's really fun to watch. He's on the radio, like squealing like a pig into the radio over the dispatch, and just drifting around and doing donuts and all kinds of. That part was really great. I liked that a lot. Of course, the setting and the time in the place of this movie. Everybody's, you know, a small Texas town. Everybody's dressed in that old style 80s, you know, Western wear kind of thing. The vehicles that they drive and the music that they listen to, and just, you know, even this, like, people on the radio, and you've got the radio jock being like, yeah, come on out to the pig party on this Saturday night. Everybody's gonna be there. It's fun. A lot of those things, it's fun to kind of be like, man, what a time to be alive, right? But again, I just don't feel like there's enough fun parts to really call this movie good. Overall, I'm gonna give Slaughterhouse a 2 out of 5. I don't think I would recommend watching this unless you want something to fall asleep to. I would definitely do that. And I think for having such a fun premise, it just totally misses the mark in most ways. For being a Texas Chainsaw Massacre ripoff, there's a lot better options out there than this. But what do you think? Have you seen Slaughterhouse? Do you like it? Because I don't. Maybe you can convince me otherwise. You can't. But be sure to sound off in the comments below. Let me know your thoughts on the movie. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more movie talks. Thanks for watching. Bye.